Ainsley, Maitland, Niles.
Quiet, industrious.
Yeah.
Quietly industrious for me. That's how I'll describe his game. Didn't really pull up too many trees yesterday, but done his job. I liked his defensive side.
And he put in a great cross with his left foot, so he's clearly been working on his left foot.
Yeah, and he's part of the team now. He's part of that team, so it's a case of, shift me. You're going to have a hard time getting me, away from this team. So that's what I've liked about his performances. But yesterday's performance, quietly industrious. So I'm going to give him an 8.
Yeah, Ainsley, Maitland-Niles for me, again, quietly effective. Very neat and tidy down the left-hand side. The right-footed player playing on the left. Just kept it simple. Didn't try and do anything beyond his skill set on that side of the pitch. Dealt with whatever threat there was. I don't think there's too much more to add to his game. Just quietly effective. I'll give Ainsley an 8.
8, you guys are generous.
Oh, we have incoming here.
I thought he looked uncomfortable.
Count Dooku calling.
Not his position. No.
Count
no.
Dooku.
I'm not going to pull a gap.
Count Dooku to the checkout, please.
I thought his passing was off. He was the only Arsenal player to pass below 80%.
Was he?
Yeah, 75. And first game of the season.
But passing is not really his.
Yeah,
out of all the players at Arsenal,
it's not his fault.
Him and Holding have got to be the worst passers of the ball.
Yeah,
it's not a strong point of his.
Yeah,
but he makes up for that.
Oh, that tackle that he
with other aspects of his game.
That he made on Adoy. Crunching talent.
It was brilliant.
Brilliant. He never came back again. That guy.
Yeah, there was one.
He said,
that's why I said he reminds me of Lauren.
Yeah,
Lauren used to do that to a lot of players.
There was one.
No, but his passing is actually good.
Who?
Like when he played in the cup final. Ainsley. Right? His pass was amazing.
Yeah, but what side of the pitch was he playing?
He was on the left again.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on the left side. Yeah.
He was.
I don't see his passing.
I love him.
Great.
And Gab, I've defended him for a very long time. His passing was a little bit off, but that's first game of the season. But defensively, he's just so solid. That's what I like about him. So I'll give him a solid 7.5.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Right, that's not Kanduku level.
Yeah, I thought
that's not Gabriel level.
No,
for me, his passing, and I think again it's due to having had such good players in those positions before.
Yeah.
When it does go awry for him and it's short or it doesn't reach the intended target, I always remember them. So maybe I'm being overly critical with Ainsley with his passing. But 8.5, 7.5.
Yeah.
Our next new debutant, the latest addition to our Samba Boy contingent.
Samba Boys.
Willian Borges. I will start. I cannot believe Chelsea didn't want to hold on to this guy.
Thank you, Chelsea. On a free.
I know Lampard probably wanted him. I don't see what the problem was in giving him an extra year.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the difference is between 2 years and 3 years. I could see, 2 years and 4 years, or we want to give you a 1 year and you're asking for 3 years. But a 2 and a 3, you're really going to let this guy go with the amount of young players that you've got coming in?
Yeah.
This guy could have, imparted his knowledge.
100%.
But, it's Chelsea's loss is our gain. His work rate, was phenomenal. His knowledge and the way he dealt with certain situations where in the past we may have made the wrong decision.
Mm-hmm.
The pass for Aubameyang's goal, he looks like he's slotted straight in to the team. He's going to be fantastic for Gabriel. He's going to be fantastic for Martinelli. It's just fantastic that we've got him, and I'm just going to give him a straight up 9 for yesterday.
William the Conqueror.
Yes, Willian the Conqueror. Great title.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. I've said it earlier on in the show. I just thought that his experience is just priceless, and what his experience that he's going to bring to the team, priceless, man. I've always been a fan. I said this in episode 2 and 3 of the Magic Hat Show. I said that his experience, what he will bring to the team. I've always been a fan of him ever since he was at Chelsea. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to follow you with a 9, because that was a perfect debut.
Yeah.
The pass alone, the pass to Aubameyang.
I expect him to get at least 10 goals this
10
season.
goals.
Yeah. Which we have lacked since
Ljungberg?
Lundberg and Pires
Yeah,
days.
he got 9 last year.
I'm just looking at the positions he took up around the box. You're going to get chances to score.
Yeah.
And you're going to put them away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Arteta's going to get more out of him.
Dead ball specialist,
dead
free
ball-
kicks,
No,
penalties.
He created the
corners.
most chances in the game. Right? So he created the most chances, most key passes.
And you know what's more impressive?
What?
His afro.
Oh, another afro. We haven't had an afro.
As a person who has no more hair,
Yeah.
I'm jealous of that afro because he doesn't
Louis-
seem to be losing his hair.
Louise is losing his afro, which is sad.
But Willie has the hair.
Yeah, it's magnificent.
What was that cartoon? The hip hop cartoon. That was
Jackson 5 cartoon.
No, it was a cartoon. It's Samurai? No, it wasn't Samurai Jack.
Samurai.
The hip hop cartoon.
It was all black characters.
The
Black Samurai
Boondocks.
one.
Yeah.
The Boondocks.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Boondocks. Oh,
Boondocks,
that
yeah.
little kid, yeah?
Yeah, that's who he reminds. That's who he reminds me
The
of.
foul-mouthed little kid.
Yeah, that's who he reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's like this guy's a big old hardened
Can we
back
shake
Premier League winner, and he just looks like a little kid.
From the Boondocks, yeah.
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 I need to watch that show again.
Yes, that was
That
awesome.
was a hilarious show.
Yeah.
So listen, left foot. And is he 2-footed, right?
He can play on either side.
Yeah,
He can play right, down the middle,
Yeah.
or on the left.
Yeah, he's
Man,
on a free. I think
that's brilliant.
this is our best free sign-in since
Sol
Sol
Campbell.
Campbell.
Well, let's hold our horses.
Right.
But what he has,
Yes,
let's just hope that he can fulfill.
he will get a solid.
I don't
9.
even think there's any. I don't even think there's any dispute that my man is going to deliver this season. He's one of those
He's
players
looking raring to go.
who's there's something about him. He just seems like a perfectly nice guy, serious about his job.
He looks serious, don't he?
Yeah, he looks serious about his job.
Yeah.
Even when he came off the bench, there was no smiling. It was like, man, what's up with you? Why are you looking so?
I thought he was looking.
He's looking to
mean,
prove a
man.
Yeah, it's like, why are you looking so,
Yeah, he's looking to prove
so
a point.
tense and aggressive? But that's just his demeanor.
Yeah.
I think after a game. So for me, there's no let's hold our horses. For me personally, the stable door is open and those horses are galloping.
Yeah,
Whoa,
we-
boy, whoa.
Yeah, we know what we're getting with him.
yeah,
Other than injuries, and that's another thing, he's hardly ever injured.
yeah. There comes a time when a professional player, all the tools that he had, everything just comes together.
Well-
And that's where he is now. He's confident. I've learned everything, and I'm here to just give you guys the best of me. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll give him a solid 9.5.
Wow.
Right? Because thank you, Chelsea.
Lacazette.
Lacazette gets a 7.5 for me. Industrious, but Lord Vader says hard work is
Basic requirement, bog standard. There's no extra points for running around.
Yeah, you get
no
nil point. You get nil point for industry. No, but I felt that he got his goal, and he worked tirelessly. What I loved to see was when we were getting back into our defensive shape, you'd see Lacazette, running beyond the halfway line to get back and help out, and that's what I liked about his game. So, yeah, I'm gonna give Lacazette 7.5. Did I say? Yeah, 7.5.
Yes, I will give Lacazette I'm going to give him a 7.
Oh, I was waiting with bated breath there.
No, I was
Lord Vader.
I thought the team performed well, and he was part of the team. Arteta made a good point, or somebody, I can't remember if it was actually Arteta, but Eddie is at Lacazette's back.
He's breathing down his neck.
Yeah, he's at his back, which is going to have to spur him on. With the links that I'm seeing in the press with Edson Edouard, Lacazette's days may be numbered, so he may be fighting for his place at Arsenal.
Yeah.
And the only thing that has let him down is his scoring. It's not, you can't fault him for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You can only fault him for his scoring.
Well said.
Yeah. So
I agree with that.
For me, 7.5. Steady Eddie performance from him.
Yeah, that was
That
well said from
Gabs.
Gabs.
All we ask as a centre forward. Yeah, and he said that he's happy at Arsenal. He doesn't want to go anywhere. It's media talk, the press, and Gabriel want to get him out of the club. Didn't he say that?
Who's Gabriel?
Yeah,
Lord Vader.
that guy on the Magic Cat. I've heard him. It's not the media, it's him. So what did I give him? Did I give my score for him?
7.5.
Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah, he gave him 7.5.
Yeah, I
No.
agree. Come on,
He's impressed. Yeah. Not a spectacular show from Lacazette, but he done the basic things right. Right. His hold up is better. His link up is improving, and with Nketiah breathing down his neck, I think that's gonna get more out of him. And I've read somewhere that he scored 4 in 7 Premier League games now, which is for Lacazette. That's not bad at all.
Not bad.
Right?
Really needs to step up though.
Yeah,
But
he needs to score a lot more.
he needs to be in double figures. He needs to be about 15.
Yeah.
15 goals a season. And I think he's a striker. 15 goals a
Exactly.
season is your
midfielders.
wide, your midfielders and your wide
15,
players.
20, for someone like Lacazette. But
Don't forget, Frank Lampard was scoring 20 every season.
yeah,
From
midfield.
Fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So next.
So what did you give him?
I would give him an 8
And last but not least,
for scoring a goal.
that
the
man.
striker.
A 1, 2.
Yes.
A 1, 2, 3, 2.
Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
Yes, Aubameyang. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. For me, he gets a 9.
You've
Just
got to
for
give
the
him a
goal.
0.5. Got to give him a 0.5. That goal, man.
Now, he gets a 0.5
Quality
for
goal.
the goal, because I was going to give it... In fact, he gets a whole point for the goal, because I was going to give him an 8 for the game,
Right, okay.
because I didn't think he
Yeah.
did too much in the game, which is his want. He's very quiet in games, works hard, he's quietly effective, does a lot of work. But some of his passing and layoffs are strangely inaccurate for a man who shoots with such accuracy.
Very harsh, Gab.
No, it's not harsh. It's not harsh
Very
at all.
harsh.
His passing, if he could pass the way he shoots, he would be on point.
But that's not his job.
What, to pass the ball is not his job?
Put the ball in the back of the net.
Well, then
that is
maybe
his
he
job.
should start
That's what I
shooting
want.
when he's passing to his
That's what
fellow
I want.
teammates. Just shoot to your teammate.
His
Because
passing is not bad.
His passing's awful.
It is
What are you
dreadful,
talking about?
Jamal.
It's not bad.
His passing is awful.
But most strikers, their passing is not great.
No.
Most strikers,
No, man.
their percentages.
when you give the ball to Aguero, you're getting it on a plate. You give it to Vardy, you're getting it on a plate.
Not when you're at elite level. Harry Kane. You're not talking about your players that are down at the bottom of the table. We're talking about your players at the top club. Your passing is always. I can't think. Even going back to Alan Smith.
Yeah.
The passing
Smudger.
was always crisp.
He was a brilliant hold-up player.
But Aubameyang's layoff passing, he'll take the ball out of the air, do all the hard work.
And then let yourself down.
Who are you passing to? Have you got double vision?
I was passing it to him. Oh, you should have been there.
Yeah. And then he has the temerity to get upset with other players when they don't pass the ball to him.
He
accurately.
can do whatever he wants, Gab. He's putting the ball in the back of the net.
Kieran Tierney did a pass to Aubameyang, and I knew what Kieran Tierney was doing. Kieran Tierney was passing the ball ahead of Aubameyang for him to run onto.
Yeah.
And Aubameyang was caught on his heels, which is fair enough.
I saw it.
And then Kieran Tierney was like this, and Aubameyang gave him some cut-eye look. And I was like, mate, you can't be giving anybody dirty looks with some of the passes I've seen you give.
Yeah.
But that's, like you say,
That's nitpicking.
he's 31. It's not nitpicking.
No, it's not
It's
nitpicking.
nitpicking.
It's not
nitpicking.
He
nitpicking.
can do whatever he wants.
He's
you know?
31. He's not going to
Without
improve on his
him,
passing.
the
Old
bottom
dog do
line is
tricks.
Gab.
Yeah.
The bottom line is Gab. Without him, we'll be bottom
When have
table.
I disputed that?
Right?
I've never
Bottom
disputed
table.
that.
So
I'm just
his
saying
passing,
his passing is
it's not terrible.
abysmal.
No, it's not. It's not.
His
You
passing is abysmal. Even his crossing
you gotta
is
admit,
abysmal.
Jamal, his passing is poor.
Nah.
Look,
Okay.
at the end of the
So
day,
what would you give him?
I've said I gave him a 9.
A 9.
I was going to give him an 8.
A 9.
But a 9 for the
And you
goal.
complain about his passing. Then you should take a point off then.
No, he
But
got a
he
9.
said-
He got a 9 because of the goal.
he gave him an extra
Oh,
point
just
because
to
he
go
was
for
going to
the
give
goal.
him an 8.
That's, okay.
It's understandable.
Lee, what would you give him?
Okay, I'll give him a 9.5 because that goal alone
Thank you, Lee.
worth the entrance fee, mate. I tell you that. It was the Willian pass and then executed.
How many of these one end to the other end goals have we done under Arteta's reign? It's becoming like a signature
Three,
move.
about 3 or 4 now.
I liked Aubameyang's takedown and then
I thought the takedown was not quite in his path. You know, he had to check his stride a little bit. Henry would have not on Bergkamp, but that would have just dropped perfectly in his stride.
Listen,
Bergkamp wouldn't have had to check his
you
stride.
see Henry would have taken that down.
Yep, he'd have taken that with
Metatarsal.
both
Yeah.
feet off
Back.
the floor.
Yeah, he would have. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are not slagging Aubameyang off.
I've got nothing to do with this.
We are not slagging off Aubameyang. We're just saying, if he just had that touch,
Yeah.
my goodness gracious me. But anyway, we can't have everything, you know.
He is who he is.
Yeah, he is who he is. No, but going back to his performance yesterday, yeah, he was quiet. But I loved his industry yesterday. I loved his tracking back because it was like, who's that?
He's the leader of the team.
Yeah, love it. He always plays with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Aubameyang. It's just that,
Yeah.
you know, he gives us...
He laughs at everything. That man must laugh when he's taking his shit. I have never heard that. Every time
Thank you for that image, Gabriel.
Oh, my God.
He is always laughing. Every time I see him, he's got that
Oh
laugh,
my
that
God.
infectious laugh. It's like,
No, but
Yeah.
that's good. We've
He
got
was
a character
laughing.
in the club.
He was laughing in iced water.
Yeah.
exactly.
Did you see that?
You know, Willian was shaking. You know,
Pepe
Willian
was...
had a scarf on.
Yeah,
Pepe wasn't even like setting foot yet.
Yeah. And Aubameyang was just cracking up.
Yeah.
But I like
and
that.
have you seen Martinez already on the phone calling Aston Villa, get me out of it?
Yeah.
But no. Aubameyang.
That shot. It's just like Nike line, just top corner.
Oh, it was brilliant, man. Brilliant. I was just praying. I was like, oh, please finish it, because this is a brilliant move. This is a brilliant
what
move.
What I really like is every time he scores, our players are genuinely happy. It's like...
Yeah, because
not
that's the type of person he is.
Yeah, so...
He communicates with the fans, which is really nice.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That connection is there.
Yeah, the connection with the fans is there.
Yeah.
I'm just praying, because with all these plaudits and praise that we're giving him, he signs.
And stays fit.
Bingo.
Right.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so I'll give him a solid 9.
Okay. So, are we going to the subs just quickly?
Yeah.
Ceballos.
6.
I'll give Ceballos a 7.
7. I'm going to take that because the impact was great. 7.
Yeah, I'm going to give Ceballos a 7 just for the nutmeg alone.
Absolutely, yeah. Sweet
priceless.
Nutmeg. Yeah.
Nuts.
And
hazelnuts.
To just briefly touch on the little scuffle. Not even a scuffle.
Handbags.
They're calling it a fight in quotation marks. The little pushing and shoving match. Everybody's played football. We've all put late challenges in and people have reacted, or somebody's done it to us. So it was a whole heap of nothing for me.
Well said. Jamal?
Yeah. I'll give him 6.5. That 0.5 is for that beautiful nutmeg.
Yeah, it was a beautiful one.
He just came in, Ceballos being Ceballos.
Mm-hmm. Pepe?
Peps? 6 for me.
Same.
Really, he tried to make an impact. 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
And then Ketia? It wasn't on long enough, was it?
Yeah, hardly long enough.
NA. Not applicable.
Okay.